Hey guys, it's Sheila from One Pretty Little Box. I was trying to set this and then of course that adjusted, and so that's good. Hey, how y'all doing? I am coming to you from one of my favorite rooms in our home, and it's our living room. We spend a lot of time together as a family in here, and my workspace is just right there, so I'm in here quite often. But today's video is not about that. Today's video is something that was brought to me this morning as I'm getting ready for work. And there's a lot that goes into how you spend your time and what you spend your time on as to what encourages you and motivates you and helps to grow you. Hold on, guys. Better? I don't feel like you guys are so far away. Nice. And so this morning I came up, I had this thought. Think success, work success, be success. And as I pondered and I came running in here to the computer and I made a little small picture. I put it as a thumbnail for this particular video, but I had put it up on Facebook on my my Sheila King motivational speaker, writer, and life changer page. And so I started pondering a little bit more, and I thought, I need to work on this a little bit. This thought is in my head. And so I kind of did work on it a little bit. And, you know, one of the things that I thought was, on the think success, you know, you become what you think you are. And what you value as successful matters. To work success, you know, success is not going to just fall in your lap. You have to work for what you earn. I'm not saying that good things don't just come to you, because that's not true. I have good things come to me all the time, and I'm very thankful for those, and they are life-changing events for me, because I'm reminded that I can plan and work and do all kinds of things, but sometimes life gives us surprises, especially when we welcome them in, and when they are something that we're working towards, that is even that much greater. So, and the last thought of that was be success. Like, what does that mean? What does it mean to be success? And it's to be free, to be who you are, who you were created to be, and live the life that you completely desire. That's what it means to just be. Have you ever just been? I know there's a scripture that says, be still. Just be still and know. At one point, we have to be still and know that we are all that we are created to be. Even in the moment when things seem crazy and chaotic around us, we are exactly at the moment we need to be. We are the person we need to be in that moment, and good's going to come from it. So, you see this? I have all this written, and I'm wanting to share it with you, and I have exactly 7 minutes to do it before my camera says it's full. So here we go, okay? I'm going to share exactly what I wrote because it was pretty profound for me. It says, at first when you hear the words think success, you first assume that it means actual work, the work part. However, it's a completely different ballgame. Just like football and baseball are nothing alike, thinking and doing are just as different. Before you can find true, long-lasting results from working success, you have to get through the thinking process. It is as long as, and even a lot more important than the work portion. But when done correctly and completely, it is the strongest foundation your success in anything can be built upon. If you are building something on a poor foundation, no matter how hard you work, it's going to crumble. It's going to crash, and you're going to have to start all over again. Or maybe it'll stand up for 5, 10, 15 years, but it's going to eventually give way because it wasn't built on a firm foundation. On the think part, there's, you know, T-H-I-N-K. There's 5 letters in this word. The funny thing is, I came up with 5 points for the word think, and it's, what is it that you are wanting success in? Why is it so important? What does success in this area look like to you? What will you do to reach this goal? And when you reach that goal, what's next? have to get through all those little bullet points. I'm going to have to do this in a couple videos because there's no way I can do this in 11 minutes. But you guys are going to get the gist of it. Hopefully I can get it done before the kids get home because they're crazy when they first walk in the door. So what is it that you're wanting success in? What is it that is driving you to want success in your life? Is it a happy marriage? Is it a clean house? Is it becoming a full-time author? Is it becoming a teacher? Is it breaking a world record? Whatever that is that you're wanting success in, what is it? You have to know what you want and what you want to see success in. You can't just say, I want to be successful. That's like saying, I want to have money. Okay, well here, have a quarter. Why is it so important? It's very important for you to understand why it is that you're wanting what you're wanting. If it's because Susie down the street is doing it and it sounds great, don't do it. That's not for you. That's her dream. Go inspire and encourage her as she chases her dream. But you've got to do your own. And you have to know what's important and why. What does success in that area look like to you? What does it look like? Does it mean that you're staying at home, you're working your own hours? You're able to say, hey, I'm not opening that computer today. I'm going to focus on my family today. Does it mean that does it mean you're out there on the streets running so that you can beat a running world record? What does that success look like to you? It's going to be different for everybody. It depends on your goal. I can't answer that question for you. You have to answer it. What will you do to reach that goal? If you don't know how you're going to get to that goal, don't even start. This is why the thinking process is so important. And there's something else to this besides this. I guess, hold on. Let me finish this thought and then I'll go back because I needed to go back. If you don't know what you're going to do to get there, and you might not know all the details, you might know, hey, I'm going to drive from Houston to Dallas. That's your goal. You're going to drive from Houston to Dallas. How are you going to get there? I'm going to drive a car. I'm going to jump in my car and I'm going to drive from Houston to Dallas. Can I do that? No. Why? I need to check my gas tank. Do I have enough gas to get there? How much gas is it going to take? How much gas is it going to take to get back? Are my tires okay? Can I make that long of a trip on those tires? Oh, am I supposed to do something in between that time period that it's going to take for me to drive there? And was I supposed to take dinner to Sally Sue down the street? Think. Think, right? To step back a little bit, when it says what does success look like for you, you seriously need to sit down and just close your eyes and envision what that looks like. Allow your mind to be able to come up with this beautiful picture of what success looks like in this area for you. This is an area that I have struggled with for a good year, maybe a year and a half. But now things are becoming clearer to me and I'm able to say, okay, I like how this looks. I like how this looks. And you'll see in the work what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell you my intentions became clearer. That comes through the working process. And sometimes you may have to think, work, and go back and think again and work some more, right? And when you reach that goal, what's next? Any successful person will tell you if you're doing something just to reach a goal and that's it, you better have a backup plan. Because a lot of times when we reach those goals that we set for ourselves, we want more. It's not enough. We can't just stay there. We don't go running up a hill to get up the hill and then just stop. What's the next goal? Do we stay there? Do we camp out? Sorry, you guys all had some makeup issues, huh? Do we camp out? Do we decide to go downhill? Do we go over 10 feet and see what's on the other side of the hill? You got to know what your next goal is. So then you go into your action part, and it's the work success. Set clear intentions before you even begin. Yes, this means even lining out the outcome you do not want. Because until you can become clear on what you do not want, you cannot become clear on what you do want. And this is the part that I am now finally grasping deep, deep within me. I know what I don't want in my relationship with my husband. I know what I don't want at work, in the environment that I choose to work at. I know what I don't want in my own home. I don't want clutter. I don't want piles of stuff around. In my classroom, I don't want chaos. Oh, you know what? My things are fixing to, hold on. Let me finish this thought. I'm going to stop and then you'll see in the next clip, okay? So become clear on what you don't want so that you can understand what you do want. Until you can do that, you're going to work towards something and take a couple steps back or feel like a failure, and I don't want that for you. I want you guys to understand and express yourself and enjoy the joy of being successful, because it's such a pleasurable thing. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, we're going to keep going. I've got to start deleting some of this stuff, guys. I love it, don't get me wrong, but that's something I need to work on. Alright, so once you set those clear intentions, you can understand what exactly it is that you want, right? You know what you want in your marriage. You know what you want at your place of where you work. You know what you want in your home. Be just as clear as that in whatever it is you're wanting to find success in, whether it's your business, whether it's a writing career. Maybe you're wanting success in relationships. Set those clear intentions. Write them down. Write them down. The second point for work was adjust your daily routine to prove it truly is a priority. Adjust your daily routine to prove that it is truly a priority. If something is a priority in your life, you're going to make time for it. And I know I hear people all the time say, I am busy. I am busy too. The week does get away from me. I don't write as much as I want to. Sadly, I have not changed a lot of my daily routine, and that's changing. I have changed my daily routine to include you guys a lot more, and I plan on keeping that. But there's a lot of other things that I can kind of whittle away to dig in deep and get this book finished. And that is on my agenda, and I have intentions to do that. Sorry. When you see something with your hair, it just messes you up. So if it's a priority, you're going to make room for it. If you're not making room for it, you're not ready for it. Plain and simple. The third point was allow yourself to grow, to develop, and to adjust. And this is hard. This is where you got to give yourself some breathing space, right? You got to be able to take a deep breath, let it out. Some days you got to shut that computer down. This is what I do. I just shut it down and I walk away. I got to walk away for a minute because I've got to get my head back where it needs to be. Any writer will tell you it's great. Writer's block is horrible. Writer's block is real, but I'm going to tell you it's not just mental, it's emotional. Whether we get tied in with characters or we're in a stump because we're afraid of fear of something that's going to happen once we release this book, that's kind of where I was for a month or so. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm going to face it and I'm going to grow from it. But I had to give my space to adjust and to take a deep breath and to grasp a hold of it and understand and get clear with my intentions and outline why I'm doing what I'm doing and what is it that I'm wanting from what I'm doing. We do things because usually for others. Sometimes we do some things just for ourselves. Most of what I do is kind of multi-purposeful. I do for you. I make these videos to share with you, to encourage and inspire you, but I also in some ways make them for myself. They're business tools for me. They're tools that I will use later on when I develop a coaching system. They are tools that I will create and recreate and fix and kind of, you know, this is my baby. This right here, this video, that's one of my babies. And you guys get to see it clear, uncut, unedited, as good as it gets for the moment. Next time, You might see it again. I might have it done completely different. I have my thoughts together better. But for now, it's what it is. And I'm allowing myself to grow and develop and to adjust. And this is how I'm growing and developing. I'm developing me, and I'm developing an audience. I'm developing myself to prepare myself for an audience. And that is one of the best tools that I can do right now for me and inspire others along the way. And the last point for work is do not quit because it feels hard. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Take a breather. But go back. Do not allow yourself to stop out of fear, because that is so sad. You are worth it, and you're worth sharing whatever it is that's in your heart to share. Do it however you're supposed to. Whether it's a business, starting a business, do it. You want to create an Etsy page and sell stuff from your home, do it. You want to sell your stuff on eBay and make money, do it. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, do it. Allow yourself to do it. Know it's going to be hard, and push yourself through it, because it's worth it. If it was worth coming into your mind and you to spend 10 minutes tops even thinking about it, it's worth pursuing. And the next third bullet was to be success, right? And there's only 2 on those. You might not get it, and if you don't, that's okay. We'll talk through it another time. But I'm going to share what I wrote, because it kind of inspired me, and it was exactly what I wanted to say. And it was to open up the pathway to that be phase by already acting. Sorry, voice came in. So I'm going to start over because I don't remember where I left off. It says open up the pathway to the be phase by already acting and believing that you have already achieved your goal. No matter what it is. Think in your mind, you're already there. Was it running? Now you're a runner. You're a writer. You're an entrepreneur. You have your own business. You have the best marriage ever. Your home is the cleanest in the neighborhood. Whatever that goal is, in your mind, believe it now, and then act like it. Let those actions follow. Let those actions follow. Walk it, walk the talk. Believe it enough to walk the talk. And the last thing was to propel yourself forward by already accepting it as truth. You are successful. You are going to think success, work success, and be success. I think you can. Want to join me? I hope so. What goal do you have that you want to see success in? Leave me a message below. Let me know. I'd love to kind of chit-chat with you and help you if I can. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.